Hello YouTube, Brent Peeler here with you, coming to you from Ayala Mall here in Cebu City. Thought I'd make this quick little video to tell you what I'm up to, what I got planned, where I'm headed next. So today's the 13th. I've got I guess 2 more nights, counting tonight, 2 more nights here in the Philippines, and then I'll be headed to Vietnam. And it looks like I'm going to be landing in Da Nang, staying there 4 or 5 days between Da Nang and Hanoi, and then going on my little motorbike adventure. I think I'm just going to go from Da Nang to Hanoi, and then when I get to Hanoi, I might spend another week there. Might, take another one of them motorcycle loops that are kind of famous. Hadn't really figured it out yet. I've been watching them plane tickets. Trying to monitor them, see if they was getting any cheaper, and they was all cheaper for like 4 days prior to booking instead of long term, like a week or 2. But I don't know if it's the Tet holiday or what, but everything's jacked up over there. They're kind of high, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with renting a motorbike in Da Nang, going up north, and then once I get up north, I'll probably fly to Ho Chi Minh City so I can check that out for a few days. But yeah, just chilling here in Cebu City. Like I said, I hadn't been doing much. Been trying to watch what I've been eating. I'd got up to like 230 pounds, so had to put the brakes on that deal. I hadn't been eating no more sugar, no more carbs. So yeah, I think it's falling off. I don't have no scale and I don't have no belt, so I'm really not sure. Matter of fact, I come to the mall trying to get some ketone strips to see if I'm in ketosis, because I've been trying a new diet, a little 20-80 diet from the snake diet. If y'all hadn't checked that out on YouTube, that guy's Cole Robinson, he's pretty hilarious. Knows what he's doing when it comes to dieting, but I can't find the ketone strips here in the Philippines. So yeah, my Dumaguete trip, that was something. I guess I spent 4 days? 4 days, and 2 days in Dumaguete and 2 days in Valencia before I come back. But a little bit's changed in Dumaguete. A little bit's changed in the Philippines all in general. I can tell the prices of stuff is kind of went up a little bit. Not too bad, but some. And I don't know. They call it Dumaguete for a reason. Now I went there for that VA deal, and of course it was held at that Ground Zero. Real popular spot amongst expats. A bunch of vloggers go there, and hell, there was 2 70-year-old men got in a fight like a day or two before that little VA and Social Security deal that was held there. Hell, I guess it sounded like 2 old men just fighting over just childish shit. So, but I don't know. I've started seeing a bunch of that on YouTube lately. There's a lot of jealousy and a lot of idiots. Just to be pointed right out there. I met several vloggers when I was there, and didn't really talk to many of them, except for, other than introducing myself, except Calvin for Sunshine Shoulders. He seems like a pretty good cat. The rest of them, I think I don't know. They're in it to win it. They're in it for them. You can damn sure tell that. If it ain't gonna help them in the ratings, they just ain't got no time for you. So, but that's that's okay too. Though I don't know. It's just kind of disappointing when you spend all that time watching a bunch of people, and then you finally get to meet them, and it's just kind of a letdown. You know what I mean? Like this whole time you've been watching, and a bunch of them turn out to be assholes. But it's like that with anybody. It's hell growing up. When you figure out your dad's not a hero, he's just as full of shit as the next guy. And then next thing you know, your kids figure the same shit out about you. So it's no different than that. But it's still disappointing. I don't know. I'm stay clear of the getting in the middle of all that. I'm gonna be gone to Vietnam for a month. Hopefully you don't have to worry about that over there. But I kind of enjoyed going to that ground zero and, you know, hanging out with a bunch of the expats. But if that's what it, I mean, they're divided like Republicans and Democrats over there. I mean, you're either on this guy's side or you're on this guy's side. It's just, it's sad, really. You know, a bunch of elementary bullshit going on in the Philippines, and it's just unbelievable, really. I mean, these are grown-ass men, or supposed to be. I don't know. I'm loving it here, but I'm really looking forward to my trip to Da Nang. I wish I've been waiting on it all. I've been waiting on it all month, so it's finally getting closer. 2 days away. I hope I've got all my ducks in a row. I've got my visa, got my airplane tickets. When it gets closer to time to go, I go to getting a little nervous, go to thinking I'm forgetting something, but I go to looking at the accommodations that I've booked and reading too much into it, hoping that because I booked 5 nights in Da Nang right off the bat, and I usually don't like to do that. I did that with this condo in Cebu City, and I booked it for a whole month. And I'm just not the Cebu City kind of guy. I'm just, I spent half my time on the road traveling, hopping islands. Of course, I would do that probably anywhere, but I just was pretty much trying to stay away from Cebu City just because, I don't know, just the hustle and bustle. This little mall deal, this little terrace deal, I don't know if y'all can see. I've showed y'all this in a previous video. This is a pretty cool place to be, but all the hustle and bustle and traffic, that's just not my vibe. But in a couple more days, I'm gonna be heading to Vietnam. I've got lots of stuff on my bucket list to do over there, so I really look forward to knocking some of that out. Like I say, I booked 5 nights, and I just don't like the idea of getting stuck somewhere, even for 5 nights. I don't even care. I mean, it could be the greatest place in the world, but if the bed's uncomfortable or any of that, I'm out. I don't like double paying. I don't like. Matter of fact, tonight at midnight's the last I can cancel that. Cancel my bookings, and I really thought about dividing it up, but I don't like carrying my bags around. I like to put my bag somewhere and be done with it. So I think if worst case scenario, I mean, I do plan on going to Hoi An for at least 1 night of that, so I might break it up, do 2 nights, stay in Hoi An 1 night, and then go back to the places that I've got booked. And that way I don't have to carry all my shit around with me, so I can just take me a little backpack and be gone for a day or two. And it's not like I'm losing out on it much money, because I ain't shitting you, it's the cheapest accommodations I've ever come across. I mean, I'm paying $10 a night for, I don't know how much you can tell by the ratings on Agoda, but the place I'm staying is like rated 9.2 out of 10, and it's got an indoor pool, it's got an outdoor pool. It's supposed to right there on the beach. It's scaring me because it sounds too good to be true. And I was always told that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And a lot of times in my life it has been. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I know accommodations are cheap over there, but that's just unbelievable. That's hostel backpacker type cheap. So I don't know, kind of worried about it, but at the same time, if it is a bad deal, I'll be out $10 a night. So with that said, you really can't go too wrong. Just what you got planned in your head. I hope that it's that. I'd have seen a scam on the Vietnam deal about these reviews though that scares me. I seen a video about somebody they was checking out in their motel. They bitched about it the whole time, and they figured out why it was reviewed so high, because when they was checking out, they got a 10%. There was a little notebook said, "We'll give you 10% off for a good rating," and so everybody was, no matter what it was, they was just lying so they could get the 10%. But you can bet your ass if it ain't worth it when I'm over there. They can stick that 10% up their ass. I'm gonna tell it like it is, because that's bullshit when you're staying in a real motel. Now Airbnbs, if it's just a little, if it's a family or whatever, and you're paying $10 a night, what do you expect? I mean, really, what do you expect for? And by writing them a bad review, you can devastate them. So I always give good reviews on Airbnb, unless it's just a lie, if they advertise something that ain't there. But you get what you pay for. I realize that. But I've never been to Vietnam, and that's all you hear about, how and I've seen so many of these hotels that are in the same area with the same pretty much amenities that are advertising this price. So I'm hoping that it's a legit deal. So I don't mean to gripe about it before I ever get there, but it's just got me worried. Anyway, I'm going to stick around here. I don't know. It's Tuesday. They're having another one of the meetings here tonight at 6, but it's just 4 o'clock. I don't know if I'm down for waiting around till then. I may just go to the house and go check out that swimming pool. It's been cloudy and kind of raining off and on today, so like I said, I hadn't done much. But anyhow, YouTube, this is Brent's Tripping. Peace.